Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a cloudy, overcast day. Morning. It's supposed to be better. Theoretically. Page 59, is that where we are? I've made some more paper to go in my arsenal. Where is my book? I was outside painting before and after the eclipse. Oops. Excuse me while I try to bend over and breathe at the same time. We did not have... At one point, I thought I could feel it or sense it getting eerie looking before it went dark, which we had a really good view of the eclipse a couple years ago with the one that was in 2019 or 2018. And they said we would get a little bit here, but I didn't see it. But the owl yesterday morning went until about 1 o'clock. Every like 4 or 5 minutes, whoo, 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 whoo. I think he sensed something. I kept saying that to my husband. The owl knows something's happening. He goes, well, maybe he has Google. He knows when the eclipse is going to be. He was making fun of me. But in my defense, one of the CNN news broadcaster things that they were doing live stuff, and one was at the Dallas Zoo, which there's probably clips of this on the internet somewhere. The penguins, which are inside a building, all came together in a group and kind of like in a protection mode. When it went dark, the flamingos all went into a cluster to protect themselves. The ostriches all stood still, and there was 3 of them, and they all kind of bunched together. The zebras were running around like crazy. The animal sensed something was happening. Now, there was an extraordinary amount of people at the Dallas Zoo to watch it. They must have had some great events, but I just thought that was interesting. Little tidbit on science. Animals are scientists too, right? Right. Okay. Why do I have all these scissors out? So yesterday, before and after the eclipse, I was painting. And I was doing to my own paper, and you'll see a big video at the end of the month. But I was doing to my own paper what I've done to Allie Edwards stuff that I wasn't using, but hoarding, and Kelly Perky stuff that I wasn't using, but hoarding. So some of these papers are on that little, you see me with that cereal box tablet, where I put just a clip here and I have paper clipped to it, the back of a cereal box. This was one that had a little bit of jelly print stuff on it, and it had a green and a goldy brown. So I just elaborated on that color family and just went around it in blobs. And I love this now. That's going to go in our envelope. This one is something that is like an old invoice, an old antique invoice, and I printed stuff. A lot of this was stuff that I printed on Procreate before I knew how to really use Procreate to the way I want to use it. And I printed a couple things right here on it. I don't know. But it's an old invoice in beautiful French or something writing. But somebody has then taken it and made these little tiny animals. And then this little, I don't know if you can see this gray little body with legs. So I elaborated those 2 things with red on this blotchy brown invoice, which I also had jelly printed on top of. So there's like 3 different things going here. The print, the jelly printing, and then I went on top of it with a red Stabilo. I love that. So I took that one out. I'm not going to use it now. This is something I just printed a bunch of green things on. Love that. This is Robin McClendon printable. I'm on her Patreon, so you get these things on her Patreon. But this is a bunch of like tax things. Or no, they're train routes, not train routes, but train timetables. And then her Sanskrit or whatever she calls, I can't remember what she calls it, over it, her script writing over on top of it, very faintly. I thought that was kind of cool. So we can use those. So those are going in the envelope. The other ones that I worked on again for another video at the end of the month. And we'll see. We'll see. They're more usable now. Not exactly what I wanted, but they're more usable now. All right, let's put all this stuff back in here. So, yeah, it's cloudy and overcast this morning. My husband, I was going to go downtown with my husband today during an eye appointment, but the NEO Color 2s range in price, I guess, depending on the colors. If you buy them single, because I'm using these up a lot, especially when I wet them, they use up faster. Like if I were to get a gray, like they range from $2 to $9 a piece. I can get a whole nother set of 40 for $60. I'm like, I think I'm going to just buy another set, but I don't need them quite yet. So I'm like, well, I just talked myself out of going downtown for that. So I guess I'm the dog sitter. Yay. That's what I always wanted to be, was the dog sitter. All right. Stop talking. Let's get into this. I think I'm on page 59. Is that right? $49. $55. We did that one. We did this guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I have been forgetting to use this thing. You guys, shame on you for not screaming at me. But I'm going to use that. I don't know if you can really see it because they're really muted colors together. But there's pinks, blues, a dark brown, and like a dark black or dark raw umber or something. And I'm going to try to do that. And then, what is the book? Is this page 59? 55, 56, 57, 58. Well, we're going to go with, I think I have a marker, thank God. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to get some stamps out. This G stamp and this roll of luscious paper, which we might make a circle, and then this 8 and a $sign. So let's just see. I don't think I have a dollar stamp, but we can do an 8 and a G. So I know what kind of G I'm going to do. What kind of 8 am I going to do? I don't have too many numbers. Oh, here's a number pack. Thanks to people that watch my video, I'm using two versions of Amy Tangerine. Now, these are smaller, but these don't, and they don't have numbers, but these do. All this time, that container labeled Amy, it had a smaller piece of tape on it, but it was labeled Amy, was in my drawer of, ABCs. Which reminds me, or do we want to do something like this? This would make a better... No, we're not going to. We're going to use Amy. Versions of Amy. As opposed to visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads. But I need to put this on paper. Now, let's find a scrap. Good Lord. Okay, let's just use this. I've got all this stuff sitting here. And black. Somewhere right around here, I have some black ink. And this is archival. So it shouldn't move. All right, G. Right here. Don't do what I do. I spit on my finger and use it as a stamp pad. I know. I know. It works, see? All right. Now, let's use these. No, I think they come out this way. Every time I open this, I get confused on how they come out. All right, 8. Here's 8. There's some punctuation, but no dollar sign. Okay, I want to give myself enough room. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Thank you, people on the internet. You know who you are. Okay, let's put both of these back up in our stamp area so we don't lose them. When I say we, I mean me. Now, how do I want to approach these? Do I want them to be sharp edges? I kind of think I do. Okay, we got that part down. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but there it is. All right. And a circle to represent that roll of paper, along with blues and pinks and dark, dark, dark colors. So, let's see what we have in the old paper. Folder here. Oh, there's some dark color. Okay. Here's some pinky glow of a sunset. There's some more darkish colors like up in here. All right, now I need a blue. Now, oh, pictures of my own things. Let's do that. Okay, but while we're at it, let's put some of this other stuff away. I have some paper hanging out here on the side that never got put away, and it's gonna fall on the floor. Okay. All right, that's better. So, all right, I'm going to sit you over here, magazine, NAT GEO. And we're going to see how we're going to do this. So, let's get the pink out first. This is the pink. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I guess, like, lines, kind of like a tapestry being woven, but kind of do it like that, mixed in with a little dark blue cloud. I don't know about this one. Actually, love that so far. I need to do something that looks kind of like part of a tent. Oh, the poor dog. When we got him groomed the other day, they told us that he should probably have a different kind of medicine. And it may be that it doesn't drug him out, but it kind of relaxes him more and less drug. I don't know how that all works, but okay, this goes on the edge right here. And then we have versions of something else happening. like another tent, part of a tent here, but it's coming from the other direction. But, oh wow, oh wow. I like that. I'm going to add some more blue in here, maybe some more pinks, different blues. But anyhow, they told us that he had mats between his toes, and he does pick at them every once in a while. Not constant by any means. Actually, I need to have solid pieces. And, oh, the lines are being problematic, though, on here. Anyhow, so we made it, and they said a vet's going to have to do it, and they're probably going to have to, like, sedate him. Thursday, that's happening. He's due for a couple shots anyhow. Somehow, like a year ago, all the vets in the area ran out of one shot that dogs get every year. Wasn't rabies. Something else. Oh, here's some great yellow right here. And they have that back in supply now. Oh, man. Then the G was sideways. It was actually sideways and upside down. And the 8 was over here. And there's a circle right there, which I can do with black Stabilo. I love this. This is like a jigsaw puzzle. Now, can I glue it all down without it moving around? And I might go over some of these white lines that are in the paper with Neo Color 2s. So anyhow, poor dog is going to be traumatized again. He just doesn't know it. It's temporary, it's safe, it's under a doctor's care, but oh man, it still is like, poor little guy. But my husband read somewhere online. It's like, the top 5 lap dogs. One is a Havanese. I'm like, yeah, but they don't tell you about the other personality. And by me not going to the store with my husband, I can stay here with him. Which is not necessary, but it's less stress. He's going to have enough stress. Poor guy. He's just... It's just an anxiety-ridden dog. Breed. I had no idea when I said, look at how cute this one is. Would we have still gotten him? Knowing now what we do? Probably. But he does cause a lot of stress on himself. And he's so smart. In the worst possible ways. He's very diabolical. Now, if I were to use this in the future, which is my plan, as like a sketchbook. Oh, my tints are going the same direction. Well, they're going to be going the same direction. I would, first of all, let's tear off that. I think I might put some more. Well, no, there's going to be a black circle here. I would, you know, use these colors as paint patterns. Okay. We're going to put a little here, even though this is not one of the colors, but we're improvising. We're going off script here a little bit. We're going across the yellow border. There needs to be something right there. Okay, let's put the G down. And the 8. I think I have enough color up here now. I wonder if I could... See how I'm tearing this out of this very center, but it might go in here. I love that. These colors I would not have come up with on my own. these shapes I would not have come up with on my own. I surely wouldn't have come up with these two. And that's where the inspiration of the magazine hits home. Now, I hope this doesn't mess it up, but here we go. It's just paper, Beth. You can do it again. And I kind of want, because it was several rolls of paper. Ugh. I'm going to get it wet a little. I love that. I love that. There's elements I don't like. I wish I had not cut these. I wish I had torn them. Are they glued down? Yeah, they're glued down. Yeah. But that's okay. Oh, I was going to do some Neo Color 2s. Okay. I need pink, blue, and green. I don't know if I have, I think this was a set of 20. So if I have a set of 40, I get a little bit more variety. Even though I love this variety. And you can mix them. Here's pink. I'm just kind of, oh, you know what? We need to wet it. Oh, this one's broken. Now, in hindsight, this yellow paper is not the best of what I should have used, but I'm not changing it, and I am not, oh dear, this one is really broken. I am not I still like the inspiration of it, so it's not all bad. It's just not the best color to do stuff with at times. Colors look different on it. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, green. There's an olive green. I think I want to use the olive green. Oh, I should have put pink under here. I can't reach the water with this little guy. I like how the pink showed up on the blue paper. I don't know if you guys can see that well enough. Okay, I really want to cover up that white paper line. All right, blue. It's kind of blue. Ooh, what color is this? Prussian blue, yeah. That's good. Ooh, might be a little bit too much, but it's pretty. It kind of really blends this, and it makes it look almost like it's one piece of paper. All right, I want gray. Here's gray. I might try to go over that with a little gray. Yeah. Kind of backs. Oh dear. I got to be careful because this paper is ripping. It's not meant for all this. Get rid of this white line. I don't know why I didn't cut that off. Or tear it off. That's okay. We got it. We got it. This is so pretty. Admittedly, not on yellow paper. But I'm getting the flow of it. Wow, this is so pretty. It does look like a piece of paper now instead of all these pieces together. Kind of mixing colors here. Just not bad either. Wow. Okay, I need something around these guys. Maybe. That is not working. It doesn't show up. Maybe black to balance out the circle. Whoa, that's a lot of black. Actually, it's okay. Oh, wow. This is my favorite one. Sorry, other kids. This is my favorite child. Oh. If I were to paint it, I would use pinks and blues and greens and dab in browns and make a circle and add some gray at the bottom. And I would not be able to come up with that on my own accord. How come nothing went in the warm? There should be in the warm. Anyhow, that's so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. This is my favorite one. Sorry, kids. Oh! I love this. And in hindsight, I would hide the 8 and the G better. But because of the actual parameters I gave myself this time, I'm not going to. But using these as sketchbooks for future reference, that would be something I would probably do. Wow. Like these. Like that. Oh, the rattlesnake grass. Oh. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Love it before the door. I like this one. And I like that one. And in the beginning, I did not like this at all. But I do now. Wow. Whew. So much fun. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.